Welcome, I'm your theloladass. So today I'm gonna bring you some gameplay of Drama. So this game came out on August 6th, last week of course. So this game is all about puzzles. So a lot of puzzles that the game has 96 levels. So imagine how it is. So it starts like easy and it's going harder and harder, like all about puzzles. You have then it's like this what is different from other puzzles. It's like you have clues, you can ask for clues, but at the same time you ask for clues, you lose one health. If you die, right? If you die, you lose one health. If you try to do retry, you lose other health. So there is a lot of punishments because, for what I understand, is that they want you to do right. You are doing, and at the same time you are remembering how you did those puzzles. For then you do all at the same time and you beat the game. But it's very hard to do that because 96 levels, to remember all the levels is not easy. So like, and there is a lot of punishment. So it's like, I understand what they want. It's like the game doesn't have like a story. So I understand that they were like, okay, we don't have a story, but we're gonna put a challenge to the players. A lot of punishments like that. The players will try to remember how to do the puzzle and then they can do it in one run. So I understand that it's more about challenging puzzles. The game has some music, but the problem is that you don't have a way to lower it. As you can see, it's too loud. So it's too loud and I will have to talk louder to see. So that's why I take out music, because it's too loud for the player. So the game is developed and published by Shared Dream Studios, so it's the own developers that are publishing. They don't have a post, so like not easy to put, like, because like when you have a post you have some help, and without only being the developers being the own publishers, it's like from their pockets. The game isn't like super expensive, nothing like that, because it's only like 3 euros. Yeah, €3.20, so very cheap, because they understand what they are like. It's all about puzzles, so that's why I'm gonna do gameplay, because like 96 days I will have to remember everything. So let's play. At midnight, Frank heard a strange noise outside his house. Without hesitation, he left his room to investigate. A large pot was in the middle of his garden. This time him curiosity will go too far. This party will take to a hostile world full of deadly traps, where returning home safe will be the main objective. There's some bad, like some not correct words in there. It's bad to say like that. So here explaining WSD up, left, right, down. Of course, left mouse button to select options, objects. Space to jump. You have the restart level. This is a punishment too. Clues is another punishment for the game. I know your movements. Okay, I press space to jump, but it says space to jump, but it's W, so another mistake immediately in there. Okay, push that. No! Okay, I did bad jump in there, but now you can see your lives, 99. I think this is a lot of lives. Of course, it's try and error a lot, so there's a lot of punishment. And then, of course, if you want to do a speed run, then you have here always save the time. Second, try not to die. Okay. That was bad. Whoa. Oh, but we can use the bodies as a passage. Interesting. But there is some, like, in terms, you see that you lost 2 lives. It's like in terms of gameplay, it's sometimes kind of clunky, because it's like you are running, right? And press W, and the game doesn't read that you are running. It's kind of like weird. Okay, so balancing, the tracks are no longer necessary. Okay. Okay, so when you are on those vines, is with space that you jump. Interesting. Because W you go up. So when you're on platforms, you press W to jump. On vines, use space. Okay? Understood? For good learning. Okay, we have to jump in here. Oh, nicely done. So what I think is that you need to jump to that platform in there. Like, kind of weird, you go to there. If you fall, you will lose. Okay. Understood. We have to balance in here a little. Shit! I think because I was too high, and that way I couldn't gain a lot of balancing. Okay, push the lever. Whoa. Another thing is like you are pushing the lever, right? And your character, when you push it to the max, your character runs. It's kind of weird, that too. Don't drown. Okay. No! See, this, I don't understand, sometimes like your character slides. Okay, to push. Nice. Whew. You have a lot of lives, but of course, like people were saying on level 16, it's super hard, the puzzles. Yeah, I imagine. Nicely done. Without dying, because you couldn't jump in there. There was spikes on top. Be able. Whoa. Oh, motherfucker, trap in there. Okay. Nice. I think it's like, so I'm seeing that sometimes you need to die, right? Like on purpose to create a passage, because when you die your body stays there, right? So you can jump on them. So is what I think. You already know what to do. So what I'm thinking is that certain puzzles you need to die on purpose to then you go to pass. That's what I'm thinking. So you can see in here that you have clue, turn, I don't know what is this. Some water. I think this is options only, to go to the options. Yeah, it's like the box, the animation of the box kind of weird. Yeah, now I can't reach to there. Okay. It's like when you are on the corners, your character stays like it's like he's sliding. Or when you are on the corners, it seems that he slides. I think that needs to be fixed a little bit, because you shouldn't slide like he's falling back. Who's your wit? Whoa, the jump that now he did. Okay, so we have to push this. Wait a minute, that's closer there. See, look at this. That shouldn't be possible. Damn it. See, oh. See, like this is close. Yeah, if you die certain times, it's like it takes out, so you can't then do it. Use your wit. What the hell is that? Because if you stay in here, there is nothing more. Let me see clue. The door is movable. Use it to get out. That shows that you lost life. Okay, the door is movable. Oops, that was bad. My bad there. The jump is kind of weird. Oh, doing that. Wow. Okay, it's like sometimes jump is weird. It's what I have to say. Yeah, it says is movable, but it's not. I'm saying like you push it and then what? The animation, the animation need to be better. See, because like how I can pass is always sliding back. Yeah. The bodies, but it's always going back the box. I'm not understanding. The clue isn't like a very good clue, because for what I understand is that you need to use your parts of the body to push it, right? That's what they are saying. Use it. Oh, nice jump there. Yeah, the animation of jump needs to be better. You see, it's like you get stuck in the air. Sometimes you run, sometimes you get stuck. Oh yes, that was very good. Now the box is in there, I can't reach. So again, sometimes you are pressing D and then you press W, doesn't work. That's kinda shame. Because they show that it's the space, but space doesn't work. See, doesn't work. See, you shouldn't slide on the corner. Why you slide on the corner? There's things that they need to fix it. You shouldn't be able to slide in a fucking corner. Okay, then use the mouse to take out the door. Explosive level. But you'll see, I'm going to see, he slides on the corners. It can't be like that. Okay, you need to pick up, only to see, you need to pick up the dynamite first, of course. I only wanted to see how it works. What? You die even that far away of the dynamite? Okay, it's kind of weird, but understandable. It seems hard. It's like you need to push these. Like I need to put like this. Okay, I can't control the character. What? Deja vu. Oh, Okay. You are not Iron Man. So that level you shouldn't be able to go in front. It was going back. That says deja vu, and then you go in front and it's done. Interesting. So there is levels like that. That can be interesting. Oh, it's like certain times. What? Do you remember the movable door? Ah. Interesting. Okay. I'm understanding more the game. There is like different mechanics. Okay, to Ike, come here. See, it's like I'm doing the same thing. I'm pressing D and then W. Sometimes it doesn't run to gain speed. It's like kind of weird that the mechanic of jump, because the game says that is with space, but is with W. Electrical problem. Okay. Dude, I'm still like I wasn't even walking. Okay. Okay. See. Okay, grab that. It's like there is a lot of mechanics that you need to use. That's good. That is using the mouse to move certain things, that like that, but because you are on the corner, you die. Sometimes like you slide and you die immediately in the beginning. Can be your friend. I don't think so. Okay. See, it's like I'm pressing always space sometimes, even forgetting. Okay, that was easy. Okay, it was going up. You are in control, so you should be always see if you can move something, right? Okay, you can move that, nothing more. See, it's slided and it doesn't even grab. I think they need to fix that. That you can slide. See. It's like sometimes your character slides, sometimes even on the platforms. They need to fix that. Darkness. Okay. Down here. Get like this. Okay, can we move this? Whoa. You can't move this. Nice. Move like that, because you need to go in there. W. Like this. Nicely done. What? Disappeared them. It's like, oh, okay. You need to pick up the pencil. Okay, that's good. But I don't understand why it was hidden there. Okay, that's interesting. More mechanics that the game has. Because it's like, okay, it's all about the puzzles. Can't we? No, can't take out that. Okay. It's like you can see that the puzzles is not like normal puzzles, it's totally different. So that's interesting too. Where are the platforms? You can't move these. Oh, okay. Invisible platforms? There is one in here. Okay, it's here. Oh. So when you are on top of them, you can make them appear. It's in here. Yep, when you are on top of them, you can make them appear, okay? Very, very interesting. See, because like there is none. Now we go in here, nice. But you can see that there isn't like a story, restless. What the? Okay, you need to be fast, is what I'm seeing. Because though, what, he didn't grab there, why? It's like, you understand these, no, he got stuck in there. It's like, this you need to be fast. Why he doesn't grab? Ooh, see, why he grabbed that in there? Okay, this was easy to understand that you need to be fast, but he wasn't grabbing there. Who is it? Okay, we need to do this to go there because in the middle we can't. So I think we needed to die there to take out that trap in there. Okay, push it. Nicely done. We needed to die in there on the trap. Help Frank. Can't go back. There's nothing to take out. What? Do you remember how Tarzan went from 3 to 3? Ah, okay, you need to push down. Okay, it's not only, so it's not only pressing, like nothing like that. You need a lot. Okay, okay. I need to gain more. Okay, need to gain more speed in here. More yet. Up. Oops. Okay, you need to extend more. So okay, this is at max. Okay, so maybe like this. But it's like, yes, the gameplay is kind of weird. Like I was saying, on the edge you slide a lot, and your character sometimes slides when you are running. Sometimes the game doesn't read your W because the space doesn't work to jump, only in this. Okay, nice jump. But it's like the mechanics of the game, they are good because it's different. But I think the gameplay of the character, of your character, is not smoother. Because you slide in corners like that. You will know what to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit. I need to go there. Okay, okay, I see the button. This is in front of the button. Press W to go up. Now press S. Press W and you go in front. See, the mechanics of the game are good. It's only the character. Balls. Nicely done. I don't know if it's like that they want you to do, but I did it. Counterweight. Yeah, I see that. We need like something in here. Like we can, aha, okay, something like this. Okay, let me put only there. Only gaining balance to go here. Okay, jump. And oof, I again pressing S space. Nicely done. Skill. Okay, let's see if there is something that you can do. I think not, because you understand what it is to do in here. I'm doing this jump like this. It can be in there. No, no, because it slided a little bit. Wait, now you go. Nice. It's not that hard. Only it was like afraid of that column to die. You are Picasso. Wait, oh, you can only do one time. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, need to restart. Okay, so we are Picasso, so we can do like this. It wasn't fast enough. Use the bodies. He can't grab, right? Yeah. Okay, I need to restart. I'm too far away for me. He's still far away. So it's like you need to be super fast doing. Yep. You need to be super fast. You can't be slow drowning. You need to be super fast. Okay, understood. So there is ones that you need to be faster doing. Okay, obstacles only. Okay, move them. Go, go, go. That's why I'm saying it's not your usual puzzle games. Twins. Okay, nicely done. Just jump. Okay, nice. It's not like I was saying, not like a normal puzzle game. Normal puzzle games are like cipher this code or this drowning. In here, not. You can see it. Impossible to cross without dying. Okay. So it's like they want us to die. And like that. Push it. And like that, it should be able to grab. Nice. That's he understands that you need to die. See, like I said, some certain puzzles you need to die. Reverse. Okay, okay, I understanding. You play like this. It's not gonna be easy. No, too fast. Like carefully. Carefully. Oh, safe. Careful. Jump. Like that. Nice jump like this. Now we let die in there because we want to die. And how we grab here? Okay, he jumps in there. Okay, kind of weird. Cutting light. See why? Oops. Okay, we need to do this first. See, but sometimes it doesn't grab wire. Off add. There is nothing that you can do. We can't pick up this. Oh my god. No! Nicely done. Nice. And there I die because again on the edge you slide it longer. There's nothing I can do. Okay, there's nothing that I can't interact. So what I mean is the level is longer. Okay, I need to jump to here. I need to go there now. Oop. Like that. Nice. Easy, easy. There's certain ones that it's like easy to do, others are like more hard. What is correct? The correct. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, bad jump. Of course. Of course, couldn't be the first. Couldn't be the first, needed second. No, this is not the correct one. Oh. Jump in there, grab it. I need to do a better jump. Nice, like that. Jesus. But that light when is flickering like that, it's hard for dice. Earthquake, of course. Okay, let down. Now we balance in here because we want to go there. I think it works like this. Nice. See, this was immediate force. So what I understand is we need to jump from higher because even saying force. We can take out this. Okay. What? Can we do something? I don't know if you need to press S, like down, right? I don't know if you need it. I press S, but and it works. So, world tour, of course. Oh, don't jump, don't jump. Oh my god. Oh, it's like I like the mechanics of that game and the puzzles, how are done. Key. F-O. Ah, we need to do the drowning. Like that. No, don't slide there. You need to put it correctly. How is the drowning? Is it? I think it is. That's why it wasn't opening. Portal to real world. Okay, so we are on real world. What? There is a trap. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to that trap. Motherfuckers putting that in there. Okay, but maybe you have to run because spikes in there, of course. Of course. Huh. How you do that? Do I need to jump? Because I cannot jump back, right? Because I'm gonna get with spikes. Let me see, can I duck? No. You cannot use a clue in here. You can't go back in here, right? Okay. I always forget about the trap. Because like dark and the environment is like grey dark. That's why. We need to do something. Ah, I see what. Okay. Pay attention to that. Jesus. Go down. There is a trap in there. Jump. Pay attention to the ground. Another trap. And I can see the game is like through a lot of that, but see, I was sliding already there. It's like you need to pay attention always to the grounds, like at least in this level, pay attention to the grounds when you are doing the puzzles, like you can see everything, right? Not that hard. Okay, this is like, you need to move it, it's easy to understand. Jump was kind of poor. We need to do everything from the start. I will say, okay, I understand, it's like you already know, so you can evade, right? But I will say like at least a checkpoint in there. That's what I will say, put a checkpoint in there for the players. Because the players want to decipher what's in front already. Not like, okay, I have to repeat everything. That's what I will say. Okay, there's a trap. Another trap. Okay, we need is like, it's easy to understand that we need to do a bridge. See, sliding, it should be able to do that. Okay, we need to do a bridge. It's easy to understand that. Okay, I can't move it, that's to be pushing. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah, but you saw the jump kind of weird. Okay, pay attention. Holy shit! How I knew that was coming that thing in there? Oh, you motherfuckers! That's it. It's like you already did that, and you should have a checkpoint in there. Is the other thing that I will do fix. Oh no, bad jump in there, my fault in there. It's not fixed, that is like add a checkpoint in there, because when it's puzzles you don't need to add, right? But in this level, because it's long, because it's like you are in real world, I will say put in there a checkpoint. No! Oh my god, that's safe. What I will say, because you need to do everything again, and it's like I don't mind do everything again, right? Because I already know. No, it's W. I'm pressing space again, but it's like you have to think in all players. There is certain players that don't like to do everything from the start. They like having checkpoints to not replay the old level. So it's like it's what I will add, checkpoints at least for this type of levels. That is like big, right? Is like a big level, let's say like that. Like reach to here, checkpoint. Like that to play, okay, I'm here on this part of the bridge, let me now see what I have to do in front. That's what I will say. That's only my opinion, right? Like, it's my opinion. Okay. So now we know that. What? It touched me? I think it didn't touch me. I need to pay attention more. Because I was watching on the ground because I already knew what was coming, right? So I was playing on the ground to see if there was like a trap too, because I know that in there we're gonna need to be fast. So I was like, okay, let me see on the ground if there is something. So what I was, because I wanted to see if there was a trap. Like, okay, I need to jump in there. So I can't say it was bad hitbox. Can't say if it was bad hitbox or not, because like I was trying only to run away a little bit, not get hit. Okay, push it. Oh, that jump kind of weird, they need to fix that too. Okay, there is nothing. What? Can we? No, you can't duck, so... Am I missing something there? Am I? It's like I can't use my character to do nothing, like using my character to float. It could be, but it isn't. What I have to do? Can I stop that with the mouse? I think not, because it's like this is the real world, right? So those things wouldn't be possible. That's what I think. So what? What will be like you need to do? But I thought you only had like 3 lives like that. But you have like, you start with 900, so that's like you don't need to repeat always the game. Whoa. Because even these you can't do nothing. Okay, I think I fucked up in here. Yep. Because I didn't go well the push in there. I needed to go faster to push it longer. Okay, let's go, jump in here. Yeah, that's why I say a checkpoint. Because doing like always safe thing until I discover right, because what to do on that cipher or whatever, that trap is bad to say, because I don't know if that's called like a cipher. But it's like I don't see no vines to grab in there, because you can't duck. Because they never say that you can duck, right? They only say down. Because you are pressing S and you can't duck. Can do that there like that. Yeah, it's like, what? Maybe don't walk, like when you slide, stay there, wait for that to pass. Can it be? Because like I'm always running back and I got always hit. But like I said, a checkpoint was needed to, like that you can try out always. Like that you can, okay, let me try out to see, because without that chance you need to do everything. And I can see some players say, oh, no, I'm not going to do everything again, only because they didn't put a checkpoint. Because until you reach to that part, like you are doing everything. So I can understand some aspects of the player saying that. Certain players saying that. So maybe like here. No, you get it. So what? Jump? No, sometimes I want to press space, I don't know why. So maybe jump? Is it? Because like I don't have a chance to see in there what to do. Right, it's like you don't have a chance to see because you die fast. I think it's like I will say a checkpoint, adding a checkpoint in there. So what I will say. Because at least a checkpoint in here, like that you are doing the rest, not everything since the start. Because for what I think is that now we are on the real world, because of what it said, and like on the real world, like you don't have clues, you can't do nothing. No, it's like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Like you push and sometimes it goes how I want, other times it stays there and doesn't go how the player wants. I understand it's like super indie. When I say super indie or indie, like there isn't a lot of people doing the game. It can be like a team of 3 people or 2 people or only 1, right? But there, so like when like the mechanics that they exist, the vines, the pushing, the drowning, right? The take away certain things. Okay, those mechanics are very good. But when it's with your character, like the jumping sometimes kind of weird. When he's pushing, it's like kind of weird too. Nope, it's not jumping. Maybe I was too soon the jump. I don't know. It's like you don't have a lot of time until that thing comes. You can't ask for a clue in here. Because of what I will imagine, like you need to run back then. Like you slide and then run back. Will it work? But then that comes back, right? So that comes back, I think. Like I couldn't ever see because I'm always dead. Nope, gonna die. The other time it worked because it got like kinda stuck on character. But like I say, sometimes like when you are playing with the character, right? It's like the mechanics doesn't work well. Like in terms of jumping, like it's kinda sometimes like it doesn't read. Sometimes like you are pressing D and you press W, it doesn't read at the same time. The jump sometimes is kinda like it's like you are floating. It's not like a normal jumping. So like for the character they need to improve a little bit. Like a character interacting with certain things. Because when you are here, look, see? You are sliding on the edge. It shouldn't be. Or if you slide, like if you are slide then he grabs. That one thing too. Because in here it's like you need to do like this, and sometimes it doesn't run on this jump. See, it's like needs to be better the animation. Nope, it dies too. So maybe in there on the edge jump, maybe because you have more height. Maybe like you go to the edge and then you jump and you have more height. Can it be? Because like at least what I saw already is in there is that there is no vine for you to grab, right? You can go to the edge and you jump and you die. So what I think is that you need to jump over. The problem is the time, like first the time that is coming and then the perfect timing, right? It's like, can I jump over that and it doesn't count? Can be other thing. The player can think is like it wrong hitbox, can be too. So there is a lot of things that can be. Nope. Maybe you need to jump back. Maybe. I have to try that now. So reach to there and go in front, right, that to appear, and then jump back. If it works, if you can jump back. Because if it doesn't work, I'm not seeing how. Because you can't duck. It's like you can't duck, there is nothing for you to grab. So that's why I was thinking jump with through up, but like I say, you could count like a death too, right? You are jump, but that is so sharp that you're gonna die. So what I'm thinking is that you need to jump back, right? You go forward, you make that thing to come, and you jump back. Because like the game is saying, like, oh no, you are that thing was already coming. No, I pressed space. Oh man, I pressed space. I'm like, because yes, I should be already like, remember that is W that jumps, but the problem is sometimes like you are thinking fast in front, that sometimes you forget, because how the game say that space was jump. But I think you can jump back. I think your cat can grab. I think that's the problem. I think. Okay, let's try again. Let's try it again, because you don't have the checkpoint in there. That's why in here it's necessary a checkpoint. No. In here is necessary a checkpoint. Okay. Small jump. Nice. Oof, it was coming back, like I was saying. Oof, finally. Impact with reality. So it was I was saying, you needed to jump back. And now, was the birds? No. Back? No. It's not the birds. Imitate birds. How you imitate birds? I'm not understanding. Imitate birds. But what button? Because it doesn't fly. Yeah. Ah, okay. I need to press on my character. Ah, okay, new mechanic. Okay, you need to press on your character, hold with the left mouse button, and you will slide. Okay. Okay, that was a fucking trap. Jupiter. Because how they say is like imitate birds, right? Okay, you need to fly. It's like you need to fly, but it's like kind of weird. Okay, that jump was kind of weird in there. What? Why my character can't even jump now? Was kind of couldn't jump. Obstruction. Okay. What? Did I press start the level? Was it? Maybe in here? Okay, it was going down. Think fast. No, I need these. Like that. No, I don't want to push. Okay. It was already wrong, so it has to be in there. Think fast. No. I want to be near like that. It works. Nicely done, because you have that rock. With wind. Oh my god. Now it's even harder. Need to gain a lot of speed. Oh, that jump. Jesus. Something broke. Yeah, something broke. Okay, I need to push the box. See, sometimes the character slides a little bit. It's kind of weird why. Go. Nice. It rains and it's deadly. Okay. Whew. No! Because the things on the ground stop you from walking, and your parts of your body stop too. Mars. Okay. Okay, you can't jump. You can't jump in here. In here you can't jump. He's only walking because no gravity. Open. Open. I need this. It's in here. The O. That's why you need to pay attention to the details. Nice. Being fast. Unlimited javelin. Uh, Damn it. Okay, like this. Nope, I need to go in here. Damn it. Can I try here? Nah. It's not gonna be able, right, to go up again. I think he's not gonna be able to go back because it wasn't to happen like this. What? What happened? Why it got out? Huh. Because I pressed it here. That's kind of weird. Damn it. I didn't press there. My bad, and there again. Too strong. Yep, need to get more stronger. Like this. Okay, I need to go there. Sometimes it doesn't read that you are pressing. Ooh. Nice. Okay, cool mechanic, but I didn't press in there. Deeper. Whoa. Okay. It's easy to understand that you need to go there. Oh. Nice. Carefully. No! That's not fair. Okay. But at least you die and that stays open. That's a good thing too. Because the copy, like the where to, I think the developer said, okay, the players can die sometimes, like, oh no, I did a mistake, but at least they thought like, okay, they did already the puzzle, it's open, now they only need to repeat again. The controls are reversed. Too strong. I press the jump. What happened there? No, it glitched out in here. What? No, man. See, it glitched out there. Kind of weird because we got the extreme dizziness. Oh my god. That's not cool. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's broken. What it's broken? Maybe this? I can take out that, nothing there too. Wait, why my character didn't did the jump? It was like, that's one thing that I like they need to fix, like the jump, see? It was kind of weird to jump. Now it was better. Okay, didn't grab there the edge. Like I say, when it's like with the character, there's some issue. See? Why it doesn't grab? It's like, why it doesn't grab it? See, it's like kind of weird why it doesn't grab sometimes. Nope, I press it. See, he doesn't grab. He's like not responding to that, to grabbing there. Because see, now he jumped correctly. It's like I say, sometimes sometimes you jump, but the game doesn't read correctly the jump. Okay. Okay, it's you that needs to push. It's like sometimes the jump, like you press it, but doesn't read the balance that you are giving. To not touch you. Oh my god, do not touch you. It's like, huh? Okay, fuck. Okay, you needed to die, I think. There was a trap, I didn't pay attention. Because of the fucking fog. The bridge. Oh yes, that's a nice bridge. You can't jump in there. He's like, at first, he's like, Jesus. I'm not understanding. It's like you cannot jump. No, why it doesn't grab? Holy shit, he got fired there. Was this like that? Oh, let's see. That time he should grab and need to grab. Frank is flash. Holy shit! Like this. Like that, it works too. It's a mechanic that you can do in a lot of games. Now is anti-man. We are anti-man. Ouchie. What he says when he dies. Ouchie. Because he's anti-man. Good and bad. Okay, I can see why. Good and bad. Because they are adding more of those things in there. Damn it. How are we gonna pass from there if they are always adding in there? If they are adding in there, I can't do nothing. I press a jump. I press that jump. I'm pressing jump, but the problem is that W and D, you get the delay of the jumping. Yeah, it's only spikes now. It's like spikes, those things. It's like how I can pass. I need to start. See, it's like I'm pressing, but it's like you need to put space to jump. You cannot do what you are doing. Putting the space only works on the vines. Like this, I'm always dying. Because I'm pressing, and then you can't. You in there, you are pressing, and it doesn't read. Grab! Jesus, they need to fix this. They need to fix it. You are pressing to grab and he's not saying that you are grabbing, you are sliding. It's like slow motion time. They need to fix that. because like if they don't fix it, it's annoying because like you are always sliding on the fucking edge. They can't do that. They need to say, okay, we need to fix that because it's not correct, because the player should be able to grab. Okay, can't reach to there. Neither from here. It's like slow motion is even harder, because to know if you are gaining the balance, the enough balance to jump. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Always pressing space, the normal of the game is that. Can't, array can't do, because you need the balls in here. Jump! Oh my god! Like I say, the jump mechanic is weird. They need to improve the jump mechanic. It's very, very bad. Like you are doing it and the character jump is like is stuck in the air. It's like he's stuck. It's like he doesn't gain the. He's not reading the balance that you are giving it when you are running, right? It's like if you are running, you are doing a bigger jump, and it's like the game is saying no, you are not doing that. Can't it disbalance more? It's like, what the hell? Like, everything is slow. It will seem easy, but the bridge isn't, so you might need to reboot. It seems easy. How? What seems easy? I don't understand what they say there. Like the clues aren't like very good. Some, because for here it seems easy. What seems easy? It's easy to understand what you need to do. That you need to gain balance and to jump to there. But it's like you don't know the balance if it's good or not to reach there because it's slow. So the clue is like useless. This clue. The clue is like useless. Grab. Jesus. But see again, I do jump and the game jumped like it was nothing. Damn it. Nice. That was what grab, man. Why? It's not my fault that the character doesn't grab. I died there because of the because it slides on the edge. That's not the fault of the player, man. They need to release that the fix of sliding in the edge. Annoying objects. Okay, you can take out the spikes. Can I take out this? No, this you can't, only this. Because these mechanics are very good, but why put these things kinda weird on the game? The mechanic of your character being like so weird on jumping and interacting with other things. The only problem that I see on the game is the character, like it's not well done. Do not trust. The only thing that I have to complain is the character, like the way they work. It works. Like needs a lot of fixing on the character. Because the rest, like how is the puzzles, like that, it's very good. Another way forward. Okay, maybe don't take out this. Okay, maybe, let's see. Don't push me that in here, like this. What? Oh. I was dumb in here. Why don't take out that? Right? It's like, why don't take out that immediately? Oh, don't come back. Why don't take out the door? The scorpion inside. There's nothing. Of course there was spikes in there. Nice. Of course there were spikes in there. It should already be easy. How it could be easy if it's a lot of traps. Okay, like this. See, it gets bugged because now because of one ball, because of one ball, my character couldn't push. And I'm ready. Wait, why it doesn't move this? Do I need to die for everything? Ah, because there is a lever in here. Motherfucker. But you can get glitched because of the bots. Can you get through the door? Okay, it was a fucking trap, of course. Of course it was a fucking trap in there. Okay, you get through the portal and you can't do nothing. Interesting. You go through the portal and you die. You don't die, it's like nothing happens. It's like you get always dead in there. Can you get through the door? Yeah, you always die in there. Don't touch the lever, the solution is another. Oh no shit. Another clue that's not very good. Okay, maybe I know what to do. Maybe we need to push. No! Maybe we need to push these two here. Need to get more balance. Maybe we need to push these two here. Maybe. No! Why? Now it gained so much balance. Okay, it was take out that in front. And those blocks. Adam? Oops. I don't know if they test this or something. They are for something. Drama that they want us to write. Okay. To us to write drama, okay. Kind of bad for myself because, like, come on. Something that can float. Okay, the box in here. You could see immediately. That was on that other puzzle. I was being stupid. Come on, drama. Of course it was. How bad can you be? Damn it. Scissor hands. Easy to understand. That is you that needs to take out. That's easy. When they say scissor hand, you understand immediately it's you that need to cut the rope. Come on. Hard decision. Oh my god. Again. Of course, the jump wasn't very good. Of course. No! Jump back. See, sometimes it's like he doesn't grab. Of course, it had to be the last one, of course. It had to be the fucking last. See, he doesn't grab on there. Like, kind of weird. No, 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 I never touched it. Are you fucking serious? It has to be this. Are you fucking serious? That has to be that in the ground. Yeah, nice jump. Nope, wrong, never touch. It's not my fault that karate can't do sometimes a good jump. It's not my fault that character can't do certain times a good jump. Then why I didn't saw there was one. Only when I learned further I saw there was one in there. Bombs. Okay. Okay, so now like this we push them to back. Right? Oh. Of course he touched me because they had to come back. That goes there. Push it in front. This is easy. So like explode the door. It's explode the door and then you push the bombs back. Jumper. Oh, dude. Think. Sometimes I'm not thinking very well. Oops. Okay, we can't draw. Like, you need to jump. Damn, it's gonna be hard. What? Yeah, and then it read that I jumped there. Okay. Always down here like this. Don't go higher, because the more higher you go, the more easy you're gonna hit on top. Green light. What? So it was this and this. Need to do order? No, so we need to see what is going to... Never touch, okay. Like, kind of weird that I don't touch. Oh, what? Okay, wrong hitbox in there. Nope, no, it's not my fault that the foot stays back. So when I need to press the green light, it's like when it is, it takes so much time to appear. See. Like I can't jump when it appears the green light, I need to run to that button. But like they certainly block sometimes on the buttons that they are wrong. Spiral. Oh my god. Oh my god. A way to jump. Okay, no. You can't even grab. Find way to jump. Controls don't work very well. What? What kind of clue is that? That's not a good clue. That's crap. Ah, okay. Damn it. Oh, you grab it. But see, that clue is not very good. How is... there must be another way to jump. Controls are not very good. It's like, that's not a clue. Okay, but you needed to press in there on jump. Wait. Okay, I can move this. Okay, let's put like this. Oh, my bad in there. I didn't press to jump. That's why it was my bad. So maybe let die the body? Doesn't die. Ah, wait, okay. Wait, it wasn't there, it wasn't about the water, it was about the button. Intermittent gravity. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay. Calm down, nice. Nicely done, without dying there. Strange, oh. Strange force. Oh. Control yourself, nice. Holy shit. Again, think fast. Okay, it's like wait for the ball to come to us. What? Why didn't grab in there? Why didn't grab in there? Nice. But the ball shouldn't come back. Perseverance. Wait a minute. There must be certain things that I can do, no? No? Of course. Okay, go back through here. Okay, it doesn't grab. Okay. Like this, because it's not grabbing. Okay. It wasn't grabbing there. Fatality. What? No, I need to push it more to there. What? Fatality. What do you mean with fatality? No. Maybe, so now push this, because that can't work in there. This wouldn't work, because you will always jump to the top and you will die always. What? What? Move out box to off its place. For real, you need to move the box. I'm not understanding what to do. So this box needs to go in front, because it's in here, so it needs to be in here. No. No, this should go there. Like this. No. What? What? I'm not understanding. Move all the box off its place. Off its place. So they are saying that we need to move the box from their place. But I did that. I'm doing that. So maybe this box cannot go in front, needs to go back. Is that they want us to do? Is it? No. Because you need that. What? The clues need to be better. Certain ones you see the clues and you are like, what the fuck they want? It's what I have to say. Like, I see the clues and I'm like, what the fuck? It's what I have to say. It's like, what the fuck they want to say about move the box to all of its place? That's the question. That's not a very good clue that you are giving to the player. because the player gonna do a lot of questions then. If it's to push this box to the back, I'm not like understand how you can do it because there is no space. See. Because the boxes don't jump. Yeah. Because if they will jump, okay, you need to put that box, but I'm not seeing the objective in here. Because you see this, but what meaning of these arrows, right? It's like what they want to say, like back, back, front, front, back, front, back, front. Nothing works. I'm not understanding. Sorry, but this clue is shit. Move out the box of its place. So what they're saying is like move the box from their place. So I move this to here. I move this to here. Is not moving out the box. If it isn't, something's wrong already. Because like the player can't even see, it should be like this, but like the character doesn't grab. Why it doesn't grab? Because the other way is like you die in there. Yeah, he doesn't even try to grab. So bad this, man. Why doesn't grab? Why doesn't work? I move it. So what they want me to do? What they want? I am not sorry, but I am not understanding the objective of this puzzle. Sorry, but I'm not understand the objective of this puzzle. It's not, the clue is very bad. The clue. The character doesn't grab when he should. Doesn't work, right? Yeah. What they mean with box? Is it meaning of other thing? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what they mean with the box. Move the box off its place. Because nothing opens. I hope it's not a bug. I hope it's something that it's gonna take some time to the player to decipher, because this is not a clue. Sorry, but this is not a clue. Move out the box of its place. What you mean with that? Sorry, but like this clue is total garbage. Because sorry, but I don't understand what to do more. It's because I see these arrows. It's like, what this means? What this means? Because back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. What is the meaning? Right? It's like, what is the meaning of this? You need to explain. You need to put an explanation. Because you are hoping that the player deciphers this like a genius. I'm not understanding. And he's not like saying that's art, it's like already like something that they wanted and they were thinking that the player would cipher, and doesn't work because there is something that's wrong and I don't know what it is, because I see arrows and I don't understand the meaning. Because like the game has its problems already, and you need to decipher things that is not well explained. Nah, I don't know what is to do. I don't know. Gonna get stuck in here because it's the puzzle. The clue is shit. The clue is pure shit only. That's what I'm saying. Like when you do puzzles and you like people ask always for clues, you need to be like easy, like clues that the players understand. You cannot give puzzles like clues that are totally shit, because players will criticize immediately. Because we players want clues that help the player and not like shit puzzle, like shit clues that you read and you are like, what is the meaning of that word? What they want me to decipher in here? This is what I always say. Like, what is the meaning of this? Move off all its place. Like, You need to give the player something that explains. You cannot say move it off its place. The player will get lost. Because it didn't work. I move it. Nothing worked. Because there is something that I'm not understanding. These arrows are the meaning of something. But what is that problem? That's the problem. Like the mouse doesn't do nothing. Like I'm not understanding. Why the computer? Why the game is saying that I'm going down? Yeah. What is this clue? Move all the blocks off its place. What they're saying is move the box from the place that they are. Okay, I move it. So, shouldn't work. Because I moved the box. So, the box that was in here is in here. This was in here is in here. This was in here is in here. Shouldn't work. That's why I'm saying is like... there's something that's wrong, because the clue is totally shit. These arrows are for something, but you cannot interact with them, so something in here is not well explained for the player. Because he can't even grab in here. See? Like, why the fuck he doesn't grab? You are on the edge. Just grab. Why that be like this? Yeah, sure. I don't understand, but my mouse is always moving to the sides. Jump! Oh my god. Just read the input. Yeah, something is wrong on the clue, and something is not working. Because nothing works. I'm not, for real, I'm not understanding what the meaning of this puzzle is. The clue is bad. It's not very good, the clue. In here we only have 2 boxes. Why it doesn't grab? God damn. The clue is not very good. We only have 2 boxes. There's nothing more to interact. So it's like, or it's bugged, or this is a bad puzzle for the player. Jeez, why my mouse is always moving? Jump! Oh my god! Why the character has so many problems? See? Why the character has so many problems? See, it doesn't grab, like why? Why the character is all bugged? Like the mechanics for the character is weird, like you can't grab, you can't do nothing. Like why? What happened on the character? I'm not understanding. What is this clue? Move all the box off its place. I did that already. No! So why the game says that I didn't? No! Because we only have 2 boxes. We only have 2 boxes. We only have 2 boxes. What they want more? See, why doesn't work? Why it says that the puzzle is not correct? What I have wrong? What I have wrong? See, what the hell is it? What it is the problem that I have? What is wrong in here? What is the wrong? What is in here is wrong? Oh man, why you need to do this? Why you need to do this? The game, all the mechanics are good. The puzzles is like, okay, you need to think, but this is not a good puzzle. Sorry, but this is not. The clue is total garbage. Doesn't help you. What do you want more in here? Like you want to play to guess, like try and error until he dies. Is it? Because I'm not understanding what is the objective in here. Sorry, but because it's easy to understand that you need this box to come here, but it's like I don't like this puzzle. For me, this what I call for stupidity. Why do this? It's what I call why do this. See, like didn't move the nothing, so only the jump path doesn't work. I'm lost. Why do this? Why ruin your game with a stupid puzzle? Why always every dev wants to do this? Stop doing bullshit puzzles. People don't like stupid puzzles. People only want is a challenge, but not stupid puzzles. If you're gonna put clues that help the player, not clues that are totally garbage for the player. Because if you do that, players will criticize, and then it happens a lot of shit. You can see a lot of games that were criticized by having bad puzzles that weren't understandable or that were boring because it was like stupid. Why you do that? You don't need to force to have like this type of puzzle that player has to discover the meaning. Because I can't even push that. I can't even push from the other side. Because like because the objective is not pushed to the other side. Okay, maybe like this can work. Let me see. Like I already did this, and he's starting not grabbing. Just grab, please, please grab, please, just grab. Why doesn't grab? Oh my God, he's so bad, man. Just grab, for fuck's sake. Nope. So, I don't understand what it is. Like, why I'm pushing back? I'm pushing forward. I don't understand what it is. Sorry. It's like if you want to be clear, you need to do better, because I see arrows, I see a shit clue, like I don't understand, fatality. I see like two arrows, one front and one back, in here like in diagonal, front and back. What do you mean with this? The clue is move outbox off its place. Okay, I move this to here, move this to here, move this to here. Nothing works. So is it a bug? Like, no, I didn't touch, I jumped. Why the game doesn't read like that? Why sometimes I jump and the game is not reading that I'm doing the jump? No, I was trying to see if it could be like not moving nothing, but it isn't. So like I don't know what they want for the player to do. Like it's not very good, the clue. It's total shit, the clue, for me. The clue is like complete garbage. Like the player is like, I don't even understand what is that they want to say. It's completely lost in there. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to stop it. It's like I don't know if it's a bug. Like it can be a bug, right? It can be a bug. It's like can be a bug and that you can't move, and it's like it should work, but it bugged out. I don't know, like the clue is total shit. Move all the box of its place. Okay, this box in here, I move to here. This box was in here, I move to here. Why doesn't work? It should work, right? Because I moved the box of its place. So I move it and they are not reading. So something is wrong already. Or it's a fucking bug, or should exist another box but doesn't exist because it's bugged. I don't know. Because there is nothing that you can do right with the mouse, because if it existed, okay, you need to use it. There isn't. So it's like, I would assume that is a bug. Because for what they say in here, move out the box of its place, they are saying that you need to move this box because this box is better to go in front, and this is to use it like in here, or it's like I don't even understand why we have this when you can use the box, right, to jump here and push it and it's done. I don't understand why we have this. That's another issue, why we have this in here, right? It's like, why we have it. And then he starts not grabbing. Jump, oh my god. Oh, there it is, that it stays like static in the air. See, it doesn't work. I moved the box. This was in here, I moved to here. This was in here, I moved to here. Why does it work? So maybe there was another box that should exist on the game and it's not in here. Maybe it's what I will say, because I can't move this, take out, there is no a pencil to take out nothing. So I will assume like a bug. It's what I would assume. It's a bug or something is not correct, and the clue I have to say is total shit. It's worthless. This clue in here for this level the clue is shit. Because what is saying, from left to right follow the pattern of controlled score behind box. From left to right, okay, follow the pattern of controlled score behind the box. Huh? What? What I mean with that? So doesn't work nothing. Doesn't work nothing. What? Can't give me the clues were shit. I don't understand. I don't understand that clue. Follow the pattern. The box that are behind the box. Huh? The pattern. How? What I want to say with that? Doesn't work nothing. Because from left to right follow the pattern that are behind. So 2 times like this, 2 times like this. Nothing works. What do you want to say with this? What the fuck is this, man? What do you want to say? Again, not a very good clue, man. Jesus Christ, how bad can be this, man? So first is all with box, and then the pattern. But what pattern? How they want us to move? Because in here, from left to right, 2 times. What they want us to do, this. In here, this. Is it? Like, I don't know what they mean with this. I don't understand what they mean with that. You need to do this. It's like, it's not well explained, the puzzle. The clue is not very good. Because in here is diagonal. And you can't decipher that. So if like, oh my god, why you do want people to do like a pattern? But again, your clue is not good. Your clue is shit, man. 2 clues of shit. My god, man. How you want the players to understand this shit, man? Because see, these not like others. How I do this? How I do this, dudes? Because these like a diagonal. Your game doesn't have diagonal. Your game doesn't have diagonal. What means this? From left to right, follow the pattern of control score behind the box. From left to right, follow the path of control score behind box. What means this? What means this? What means this? Two times back? I don't understand this. How I do that? Is like fast 2 times in there that I need to run? This. Okay, from left to right, follow the path. Okay, this you understand immediately. Okay, from left to right, you have to follow the path. Okay, but of control score behind box. But how? You have 2 times back. If I press 2 times back, then I'm forward. What you mean this? This what means diagonal. Your game doesn't have a diagonal because this is front back. This what it means. What means this? Give me, just say, instead of taking out the clue, just say how it works this. Because now the player stays here and it's like, what I have to do? The player watch this, the clue, and it says, okay, I have to fall from left to right, the way that it says in here, 2 times back, 2 times in front, back and front. What is this? What is this? This is like diagonal, but the game doesn't have diagonal. Like, for me, this, like, what it means this first time, 2 times like this, and then what it means this, what it means this, because this like rewind, move forward, right, back, forward. In here I don't understand what they want to say, because nothing works. Do I need to be in here, do that, how they want? No, it can't be. Should clues that are completely shit. Oh my god, why fucking up the game? Oh my god. Why? Why you have to fuck up the game? You are waiting for the players to understand that clue that's completely garbage. Those 2 clues. It's like the other from other levels, easy to understand. They were easy to understand. Okay, you need to do that, you need to do that. Okay, easy. Pow, 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 pow. In there, move out box from the place. Okay, you see the arrows. You can even see immediately the arrows. Okay, from left to right, follow the part of the controls. From left to right, but in here it shows back. In here shows back. So what I have to do? You need to explain the player how this pattern works, man. Because I don't know if back, when they say back, if it's do this or it's like this. You need to explain, man. You need to explain. You think people will cover? And what comes first in here? Is back or forward? You need to explain. You can't say, oh, do this and players cover. You can't do this on a clue. Clue is to help, is not like take the shit on that, and you are fucked. Because what means this? What means this? I don't know. Is this diagonal? The game doesn't have a fucking diagonal. Is this same thing as this? I don't know. It's easy to do. It's like devs try to make clues even harder to people to understand. It's like, okay, the first clue, take out the box. Simple say, take out the box to see the symbols. Easy to say. Not move the box off its place. No, don't say that like that. Just say, move the box to see the symbols. And play is like, okay, move the box. Easy. Now the pattern. There is a pattern that you need to follow. This shoe, like this and this, it means that you need to do X. This is back first, front back, and forward second. And this means that is same thing or different way. Easy. Or even show the buttons that you need to do. That is a fucking clue. Because the player sees and understands. Now, how they are saying is follow the pattern. I don't know what means this. 2 times A, 2 times forward, 1 time back and then forward. And what is this? Back, forward? Nothing works because what means this? Diagonal. The game doesn't have diagonal. So what means this? It's like, there is nothing that works. Simple, the clues are bullshit in this level because they like you are start to get near to the end. So they want you to get lost with the clues because they are completely useless for the player. Because two clues is for the player. Okay, I can't decipher what to do. I go for the clue, I press it, and there is explaining what you need to do. Doesn't say I need to jump, 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 jump. No, you need to do X. Okay, you understand. So in this level, it was easy to make the clues. First, move the box to see the symbols on in there. Okay, you understand. Okay, you need to move and move. Easy. And then second, follow the pattern of the arrows to open the door. Then you show the meaning of the arrows. Then you show the meaning of the arrows, like that the player knows what means this 2 times back, 2 times forward, 1 back, 1 forward, this and this. Because even if the player understands this first, what is the first in here? Is the forward or is the back? You don't know what means this. Is this same thing as this or is different? You don't know. That's the issue. That's the issue of the game now in this puzzle, because you don't know what is the pattern. You see, but you don't know what means this. You understand? It's like, do I need to do this and then do this? I don't know. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because this can mean this 2 times back, 2 times forward. Can mean that, because there are certain games that this means that. That's the issue. And then in here, like then this. What is the first? Is the back then forward? Can be, cannot be. And what means this? Is this same shit as this or this different? Like you can't do puzzles like this. This is not a puzzle. This is bullshit. This is bullshit because like the player reaches to it and says, okay, it's not working. I need to do something else because it's a puzzle, can't be easy. But the problem is the 2 clues that they give to you are shit because they don't explain what the meaning of this. Because they don't explain for the player. Because the first one is not very well explained. That is only moving the box from in front of the arrows. Immediately the wrong thing. Say move the box from in front of the arrows in there. You okay? Move it. Done. Then it's like in the second clue, follow the pattern from left to right. You understand that you need to start from here to here, easy. To follow the pattern, you understand. Okay, you need to follow the arrows, but then you need to say what mean the arrows. You need to say if these 2 times that he's doing this or is like this, like holding. right? You have to say that if this is all. Then in here, what means is to back first, can be, maybe not. And what is the meaning of this? Because is this saying if this is same thing as this? Because like start from the left from to the right, but how I start like this? I don't know. I don't know starting like this, because you can't walk back. See, because it gets like this. You can't walk from back. So it's like how I do this? How I start like this? Like the game already had some issues with the character, right? That it slides, the jump is not very good, sometimes doesn't grab. But okay, that those things are easy to fix. They can fix it, right? Like to grab, like make the game saying okay, he's grabbing. Make jump to be more not like clunky, to be smoother. They can do that on patch too. That's one thing that's easy. But the problem is, like, players see the mechanics and they enjoy the mechanics of the game. The mechanics of the game that you can grab on your character, so in certain puzzles you can move, take out things, taking down like that. Okay, those mechanics are very good. But if they reach to this, they will get annoyed. Why? Because they say, what the fuck means this? And they go for the clue because they say, okay, the game has clues. It hurts you, you lose health, right? Okay, that's understandable, but it doesn't help you. So the player immediately says, why? See, nothing, it didn't nothing. Because I don't know what means this, I don't know what means this, this is like back forward, I don't know what means this. And then it's like, can I press up? Another problem is in there. Can I press the up? That's another issue. Can I press W, or they don't let you do it? You understand? Because this in here, do I need only to start from here like this and then go like this? Then when I'm down here, do this, because I'm gonna die in there. And now in here I do this. No, because I don't know the meaning of this. That's the issue for the player. The clue doesn't explain how it works this. Because in a lot of games, this means sometimes pressing 2 times like this. You understand? That's the meaning of, because like when you are seeing on the DVD like that, like this means super fast, like this, but you can't be more fast than this, right? This back forward. And the problem is the other is that it says it's not the same as this, but it's like diagonal. But what do you need to do? Is this like saying that you only need to press back, but the problem is left to right? The problem is this, left to right. You are starting in here. So the issue is how you start from left and you have to press back. Right? How this works immediately. Because you can't, well, if you press D, you're already using this. How I do this? Because when you are like the controls are backwards, that's one thing. If the controls are backwards, so you will press D and you will walk like that, because of how they want in here, you can't do nothing. It's like it's everything in here in this puzzle, it's wrong. The explanation. I can't understand shit about this. Because what means this? Is the same as this, or this like jumping? Like, is this the meaning of jump? Is it? because for my perspective is this is like this only. I'm pressing up. Jesus. Like kinda sad. It's sad to see that the game has potential. The puzzles are fun. The puzzles are fun, but the only issue that the game has is with the character. There is some problems that they can fix it. But when you reach to this puzzle, you see that the clues are completely shit. Because they don't explain how these patterns work. Because from left to right, you understand? Okay, because the door has to open. Follow the pattern of controls discovered behind the box. What I mean with that is that that's the issue. Because what they want to say is that you need to start from here. The problem is, can I jump? They don't say that. That's the issue. Like, and then they don't let you see the clue. It's like, that's stupid. That's stupid. You need, first of all, you need to say if you can use the W or not, because W is up. So you need to say you can use up. First of all, or say you cannot use up like that to play. Okay, start in here, start like this. You need to push the box, okay. But then it's like, why there is back in here? Do I need to do the pattern correctly, like when I'm down in there? It's like I don't know this. It's like I don't understand this in here. Because other thing that I need to explain is that if you need to do it like this when you are down them. Like, okay, I'm near this, I need to do this. The problem is this, that they don't explain. Like I really don't know. I can't. Like I'm already tired because the puzzle is shit. Because when they put patterns, you need to explain how the patterns work. You need to say, okay, this pattern, how it works, this, and this. You cannot say follow the pattern. The player will say, but how this works, how this works, how this works, and how this works. Do I need to be on top of this to do the 2 times back? Then I can move forward, and when I'm under this 2 times forward, I don't know. Do I need to be in here to do this, or I can be down here? Can I use the jump to pass through the box? You need to explain. You need to explain. The player cannot understand without a correct clue. So what I say is that in this puzzle, the clues are shit. Pure shit, the clues, because they didn't give the effort to help more the player. Why? Because you are getting near to the end. That's the issue, because you are getting near to the end, and so the developers say just fuck it. It was the developer said on this puzzle. They say simply just fuck the player. Because from left to right, follow the pattern of controls go behind box. But how the pattern? Okay, understand pattern. You start from back, forward. But then, for me, one of the issues is how this works. Hold back. Because if I know when you are pressing on controllers to see television, this means fast back, this fast forward, back forward. But what means this? You need to put in here how everything works. I understand, is that the problem? You have to say that this means that you need to press or hold. This, if you need to press it or hold. Like press 2 times, or hold. This like, okay, only press back and forward. And in here, this what means this, if it's jump or not. then you can jump to top of the box, doesn't delete your pattern. Okay, if not, you need to be other. Do I need to be in front of this to do it, on top of this to do it, or I can be anywhere? That's the issue. That's the issue, because let me see if I can grab. Yes, because I could be in here and do. But that's the problem. Is this? What is this? Because for what I say, follow from left, right, the pattern. So what I will assume is that 2 times. But see, it doesn't work because it doesn't even grab now. Because they don't explain this how it is. What is the meaning of this? Right? It's like, what is this? Because what they are saying is like diagonal. Right? It seems like diagonal. And now the character doesn't even grab. See, this is one thing that they have to fix from the character. That sometimes like it ignores the grab. That's sad. I was trying to see if the mouse would work, but let's see, it doesn't grab. This is a thing that they need to fix. Why it doesn't grab? See, it's like I don't know what to do. Because for what I understand is that you don't need to start from here to here. What they say is from left to right, follow the pattern, right? So you will understand, okay, you need to follow this pattern. But the problem, the huge problem is how these things work, right? Like how, and this, what meaning of this is. See, because nothing works. Like the clues on this level, they are bad. No, I even tried to do this, and then with this jumping left, then right, nothing worked. So something is not correct, because again, they don't say start with the character from here to here. They say only from left to right, that is to you to understand, follow the pattern. They don't say that you need to do it with the character too. So meaning that you could be in here, right? You could be in here and do it, right? It's like, okay, yeah, cool, okay, I can do it like this. But the problem is, what is this meaning? Right? It's like, is this diagonal? Is this using jump? Because for the aspect is diagonal, and you don't have a diagonal. Nothing works. So it's like, it's a shame what they try to do with this puzzle. They try to do something that is not very good. That it isn't good for the players, because what they saw it was that you are getting near, because it's only 96 levels, so I'm missing 10 levels only, and what they saw was like, just put shit clues, put a puzzle that is all about patterns, and the player doesn't understand the patterns because we don't explain to the players. So we thought the developer has explained to the players, don't understand the meaning of this shoe and this, and they don't understand if they need to start from here and do this to here, or you can be in here and do it, right? They don't explain nothing, because like when you start you can't do this because you are here, so you are pushing back and then front. So it's like, you understand, it's like you don't understand immediately. So there is a lot of things that are missing. Because like what I will say is that in here you need to do this, then this. You don't know if you can jump. Because but character doesn't grab in there, but nothing works. It's like because you don't know, you don't have information. Because all the puzzles that you got, nothing was about this, nothing. So you don't understand the mechanic of the puzzle. The only thing that you understand is okay, you can move. There is mechanic to move these, move things to take out like this. But in here is all about patterns that you never got during the entire game, that it never explained it to you, so you are clueless how this pattern works, because they don't say you need to start with grad from here and you need to do all the patterns. They don't say that. They don't say how this works if it's pressing like 1 2 1 2 1 1. They don't explain nothing. They don't say. So there's a lot bad clues in here, because in this puzzle, because they didn't care anymore. They just was like just throw it like that. Nobody beats, because they're gonna have that huge difficulty to understand how to do this fucking pattern. That's the issue, because every puzzle game, when they put like follow the pattern, they don't put this. They all say go back, like back, forward, up, down, back, diagonal, like that. To play that, and it's done. And like that, the player understands what to do. This you don't understand, because the game doesn't have a tutorial, right? The tutorial, it's better to say like that, because it explains that with the mouse you can move in certain puzzles, certain objects like that, right? That space is to jump, but only on vines. That W is where you jump when you are on the ground, on top of certain things. The D to left and right, and S to the S they say down, but is only when you are on vines on stairs, right? It's like that. So like in terms of tutorial, they only say that. Because you can even see in here that you cannot interact with this. It's like you can't even move. So it's like they want you to follow the pattern. The problem is, until now, the only thing that you need to do was what the tutorial explained, that showed that you need to use the arrow keys or the WSD, that you need to use the space to jump, but it's only on vines. And on vines, the mouse to move all objects. They don't explain the pattern, and that when you are doing the puzzles, never have this. And so what, for my experience that I have in games and a lot of puzzle games, is that this puzzle was like rushed, saying that nobody could beat it. Like try to discover, right? Was like try to discover how you do this. Is what I see. Was like just rushed, because you get stuck in here, and like that you can't decipher, like you don't know what to do anymore. Because you don't know if you do a mistake, if it's cancelled the pattern too. Because other games that you are in puzzle, if you miss the pattern, it's that you have a sound like that, okay, I missed the pattern, I need to do it again, like that. They know that it's wrong. In here you don't have it, so you don't know if you are doing correct, you don't know if you are doing wrong, you don't have nothing. So you are like lost. You don't know if you are doing something wrong or not. because they don't say if you can interact with the objects, doing the pattern, right, like saying, because from my perspective that you cannot do from here. This is what I can see, because they don't say if you can press W2 doing this, because when you press W, yes, you are going forward, but you are pressing W and D or A, right? So they don't say that. They should say, so what I will say to change on the game, at least in this type of puzzles that you need to follow patterns, what I will say is, because it's the first time that the play is doing, just put an explanation how works, saying if this means 2 times like this, or it's holding, what means this, if you can interact with objects or not, if you can press W or not. You need to do a lot of things for this puzzle, because, and say if you need to start with the character from here or not, that you can be in here and do this. And at the same point, if you don't want to put a noise like that, just show like green, and if you miss, disappear, like that player knows, okay, need to do it again, and they do it. If not, if they are doing, put a noise like map, because this, okay, move out the box of its place. First of all, immediately wrong, because the player doesn't know, like, for what they understand is move the box. Okay, you are moving, but for what they don't understand, just say move the box to see the arrows, and the player, okay, just move to see the arrows, and it was done. And then in here, this the problem. From left to right, follow the pattern of controls to score behind the box. You see it, okay, this is the back, this is front, back, front, and what means this? Is this diagonal or back, front again? You don't know. And then they should first say, with the character start from the left and go to the right, follow the pattern of controls behind the box. Immediately like that. Then in down say what means this, how it works, and how it works. Then saying that you cannot press W, you can interact with the object. Like that, the player gonna understand, because someone that is playing the game and reach to here, what they're gonna see is like from left to right, follow the path of control, score behind the box, and they will say, okay, what means this? Is holding or back? Do like fast, back. Then they say, can I press W? Can I interact with the objects? Do I need to start from here, or I can be in here? First of all, immediately. Then they reach to here, they're gonna say, what means this? Is this same shit as that there is it, or this means diagonal? But the problem, diagonal, I need to press W to try to make a diagonal. It's like, that's the issue. Because if it was like I was saying that you can be in here, what I will say, like put the box like this, he will try to reach in here. Okay, so I will say like, if they want to say like 2 times, like A D back, front, diagonal, back, but you see there is no velocity, there is no speed for the character to reach to there, because it doesn't have the speed. So I will say like in here, back, front, back, front, diagonal, but it doesn't grab again. But it doesn't open, because you don't know if you are doing wrong, if you are doing correct, and you don't know if you need to start from here. Because from my perspective, I did it. I pressed it 2 times A, 2 times D, A, D, D, if this means diagonal, I press it W, A, diagonal for the left, W, D for the right. So if from what they are saying, I done correctly already, but the game is not saying that's correct. Why? Because you don't know how they want it. That's the issue. See, nothing, because you don't know, because the clue is bad, because from a perspective from a player that play a lot of games and puzzle games, the clues of this puzzle are equal to cheat, not being bad for the developers, but is equal to cheat because they don't explain. So what I will change for this puzzle is move the box to see the arrows behind the, and you first of all you understand, okay, push it, the box, okay, done. Second, from with the character from left to right, you want to say, okay, I need to start from here, follow the pattern. You want to say, okay, follow the pattern, okay, that you understand the immediate, okay, the arrows, and then putting how it works, this was like 2 times back, 2 times forward, like that, to understand, or hold it like that, and saying if this was with W or not, like that, to play understand if you could interact with the object or not. For this puzzle you need to put like this, like that the player understands what they need to do with, because if not they reach to here and they get stuck because they don't know if they are doing wrong. And then with that, if you are doing, then other thing that they need to change on this is like they need to say if the arrows or making them to, you hear a noise that you are doing wrong, like map, you did wrong and you are okay, you need to start from beginning, or putting like, if you don't want to put a noise, put like saying, okay, you are doing correct, and like the play, okay, 2 times I done this and this, and okay, it's done. Without nothing, you don't know. I understand that is to make to be challenge the puzzle, but this is not challenge. This puzzle is garbage, because the player doesn't know what is doing wrong, because the clue doesn't help. There is nothing that you hear if you are doing nothing wrong, if you are doing wrong, and there is nothing that you hear you are doing correct. So like I can't pass through here because of the clues, and the puzzle isn't very good, because see the jump, if I'm here it doesn't never reach. So it's like I don't know, like I was liking the game, it's like the game is good, the mechanics inside of the game they are good like that. The character has some issues, like what I'm gonna say for the lobs there, it's the mechanics of the game, they are very good, like you can move certain times, is you that needs to help your character like that, so that's good. The character needs there is some issues that it has, like the jump sometimes, like it gets like stuck, it doesn't, like you are gaining speed but it doesn't jump correctly, that needs to be fixed. Sometimes it doesn't grab, that needs a fix too. Sometimes it slides, like let me see it slides, like why, that's another thing that they need to fix. This is also only for the character they need to fix. And then in this puzzle I don't know the others now in front if there is some like this or not, but at least for this puzzle the clue needs to be better, and you need to fix this puzzle to play it, understand how it works. So it's like I can't pass through here because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know, because if I had to start from here I don't know how I will start with running back. So I hope you guys enjoy here the gameplay of Drama. It's sad because only 10 levels left to beat the game, and I can't because of bad clue and the stupid puzzle, because you never did this in the entire game. That it has some challenge, the puzzles are some challenge. It's fun, the mechanics of the game. Yes, the character has some issues, but you can pass through those issues because like you have a lot of health. You start with 1000 health, I think it is. and so you are able to beat the game. If you can pass through this pass, you are able to beat the game. So like, and it's fun to see how like sometimes you are doing and oh, it wasn't like that, or sometimes you see that oh my god, there was a thing there to press. So it's like that sometimes. That's fun because it's not always challenging, but sometimes it's fun, the puzzles. You see that they're easy, others are harder. And so it's like, if you like puzzle games and some challenging, I will recommend to buy these. But if you are not like a fan of puzzles, or you like puzzles but not those puzzles that are like challenging, I won't recommend because you will get stuck. Oh yes, they have the clues, right? But it's like some clues are good, others aren't very good. Like in this one, it isn't very good. So like you will get some chance to understand. There are certain ones that you immediately know what to do. But the game doesn't have a story. Story is only about puzzles. So another thing that I know that some players don't like, they always want a story. So I understand other people can evade the game, but overall, like I will say, overall the game for a small indie company, it's good. The idea is there. They know what they are doing, like that. There are some issues with the character that can be fixed through time. They can fix it. The only major issue that I found is this puzzle for now. Is this puzzle because they put a puzzle that you never solved the entire game. That's what I will change in here. This puzzle, I will change everything. The clues, the way that it is, the puzzle, like something to know what you are doing correct or you are doing wrong. That's what I will change too. But overall, the entire game, it's a good game. It's a good game. Yes, you can have some rage, like oh my god, why I can't do that puzzle like that? Oh my god, so you have some rage in there. But overall, it's a good game. So if you want to play drama, to give your try to see it, if you can beat the game, to challenge yourself, right? Because at the same time you are challenging yourself, because to see if you can do it, and at the same time, then if you beat the game, you can try speedrun, because each level shows your time, so you can always points. And so you can buy it on Steam. It's only €3.20. I don't know how much that is in dollars. I don't know because I'm from Europe. I can't say how much in dollar it is, but it's very cheap for what it is, the game. Yes, you can say, oh, but doesn't have colors. It's only black and white, because they want like that. And sometimes games black and white are good too. So it's like I will say, for people that like puzzle games, this is a game that I will recommend to buy it and try yourself to try to beat the game. If you are not that fan of puzzles, I don't recommend to buy it because you're gonna get annoying. So hope you guys enjoy some gameplay of Dharma. I can't pass through this puzzle, it's live, so see you guys next time.